Hi everybody, it's Krabby Game Guy. Welcome to episode 33 of our XCOM2 War of the Chosen playthrough in Legend Ironman. Today, we have a Resistance Council mission that asks us to rescue a VIP from an Advent cell. It's always a little bit of a tricky mission to do, but I think we can pull it off with some success. Our reward for this mission is an engineer, which we could use, and 75 intel that we definitely need, so it's possible we'll see the assassin on this mission, but 50-50 I'll call it. But if we do, we'll deal with her as needed. Let's put a squad together.
Setting course for Sector 1, the Arctic.
Alright, here's our squad for today. We've got Klein, Magister, Goblin, Nightwalker, Dolly, and Deadeye. We finally have plasma rifles, so we got a little bit better weapon for a couple of these soldiers, so hopefully that will make a difference in our shooting percentage, because it hasn't been very good late, and we really need to improve. And eventually, when we get a big windfall, we'll have enough money to buy real armor for these folks too, but right now that's just not in the cards. But you know, one mission at a time. Let's take care of this one. What do you say?
Sky Ranger deployed.
We're in the pipe. 5 by 5.
Menace 1-5, we have a confirmed location for the VIP. Move to rendezvous. Eliminate all hostile contacts.
Nuestra posición está oculta.
It's a little bit different map than what we're used to. I think it's a mod off the workshop. It appears that the target is right here in a cell right here, and it's a good distance away, but we've got 14 moves, so as long as we don't get hung up too badly, we should be able to make it. Goal here is to not activate pods prematurely. That has been the fatal error that I've made over and over again, and I'm tired of doing it, so I'd like to be a little bit more cautious, maybe.
Moving out.
I do not want to face more than one pod at a time. Becoming obvious that is the key to this legend level, but I so foolishly decided to play for the first time in front of everybody.
Bestätigt. Rampino. En movimiento. Voy. I see the path.
Alright, we'll overwatch here.
Roger, occhi aperti. A ello voy.
I will reposition. The patrol is coming.
Okay. Well, there's a pod. See what the hack is here.
Eludo la seguridad.
Well, that'll really be handy later on. So let's hold off on that for right now. But yeah, I could see us needing that later. That's a good one.
Estoy en marcha. I trust in your command. Orders confirmed. Moving out. Rücke zur Zielposition vor. Mi muovo verso le coordinate.
I go where I'm needed.
Okay, well, Overwatch again. So I think we're getting pretty close to
Keep it under watch. Verstanden. Halte die Augen
being
offen.
able to engage. Yeah. Right. Stop right there. That's it. Okay. We will take a claymore.
I'll leave this here.
I think I'd rather take our Reaper and get her out of there, because you know they're going to come running out of the door. They'll reveal her, and then there will be. Whereas Deadeye can actually shoot the claymore from here, and the squad will get detected. But let's face it, we're going to have to wake up this pod anyway, and hopefully we won't wake up another. So let's do it.
Copertura saltata. Entendido. En movimiento.
Not that great of a shot.
Es bewegt sich noch.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
target. Minimal damage.
Kill here would be great.
Enemigo
Very nice.
destruido. Feel the power of the Templars. Werde beschossen.
He's gonna drop shields, isn't he? Shoot. Just makes it that much harder. I hear a neck and a sectopod over there somewhere. Yeah, there we go. That's a group I don't want to mess with just yet.
They would try to shake my confidence. Habt ihr das gesehen? Quella corazza è tosta.
Nice.
Ne volete ancora?
Okay. And I think...
I will tear you apart.
Okay, good. Alright. Let's go around and see who we can reload. Now, do I want to go for that,
Bien, me muevo al objetivo.
unfortunate there.
I will go.
Uso il rampino. Sono stufa di aspettare. Oh yeah. No problem, boss. Me muevo a la posición.
Was zero cover in there. And I think we'll overwatch here. There was a car there. Why don't you guys move right over to that car?
No one will cross.
A ello voy. El blindaje aguanta.
I like Guardian when it works. Not crazy about it when it doesn't, but when it does work, it's great. Well, they know where we are. Yes.
Don't get caught up. It hit the plate. Jetzt komme ich. Fang! Colpo deviato. Vuelvo al combate.
Alright, I think now is the time to get the hack. Yeah. And let's take another round of shots. What do you say?
È ora di uccidere. Ha colpito la corazza.
This will hurt.
Excellent. That was a great kill. Wow. 4 shutdown. Jeez. That's great. Not sure if this is a mistake or not.
You know that was good. Granate!
Very good. Okay.
My strike surges forth! I only struck their armor.
Okay, we gotta be real careful right now to not activate another pod just yet until we're ready. Do all this on our own terms.
This world is ours! Curse their armor! Did you see that one?
Genug gewartet.
Go ahead and reload everybody who I can reload.
E diamoci una mossa.
See if we can move. Tell you what.
As you order, Commander.
Okay. What shall we do here? Let's see. Reaper is still concealed. Looks like the target is here. If I were to take Dolly and do this, he might be able to, the VIP I mean, might be able to get out of that cell without us having to, climb stairs and figure out where the heck he is. Because that's just going to trigger pods. Not that this won't. I think it's worth a try.
Step back!
I think that may have worked.
Legen wir endlich los.
I mean, we know there's another pod or two waiting for us, so it's not like we're home free.
Recibido.
In fact, I hear probably an Andromedon or a mech. Probably
The
Andromedon.
shadows fail us.
How did the shadows fail us?
The VIP is secure. Evac in progress.
Wow. Okay, well. Alright.
This will be big.
Ha colpito la corazza.
Wow. He's got a long way to go. Best to get a kill, I guess, here.
A focused strike of power.
I guess we'll overwatch here. We got one something or other. Oh, shield bearer. Okay, that's not so bad. He'll put a shield up, but he's easily killed. We also have this mech here, which I don't like at all. And I think we have an Andromedon over here, so we've got work to do yet. So main thing is to keep that VIP safe.
Feuerschutz. I am the focus of their attacks. We can't slow this fire now!
Yeah.
Vienen más aún.
Menace 1-5, we're picking up an enemy transport inbound on your current position.
And there was somebody on Overwatch too.
Interessante.
Good.
Sono troppo per voi.
Pronta a sparare!
Und los geht's.
I will tear you apart! I can only take so much!
That's a bummer.
The elders have protected them well.
Very nice. Okay. Man, that was just what we needed. Just what we needed.
I can handle that.
I think a mimic beacon here would take some of the heat off. Let's do that. And then we'll just hope that that's it. There's no more. Although we do have incoming, that's true. So we'll have to watch for that.
En marcha.
I gotta keep him where he is for right now. And we've got a few Overwatch shots for this incoming.
Afirmativo. Cubriendo. D'accordo.
Priest. Don't like that.
Por aquí hay tropas de Advent.
Non gli ha fatto un granché. Si stanno riposizionando! I didn't make it through. Aid for my allies. resistito. Lo prenderò la prossima volta.
That is rough. Good kill.
Wie viele waren das jetzt?
None of that sustained nonsense.
Daño negativo.
I don't want to have to do this, but I have to. Because of that miss. I should have used the
that was
pistol.
good. Suffer my rage! It only damaged the armor.
Drowning in autoloaders. I was hoping that would kick in again, man. I didn't think it would, but boy, I was really hoping for it. That's good. What are you gonna do? Alright, well.
I can't avoid their attacks for much longer.
Gosh. Oh, lucky, very lucky there.
My strike surges forth.
My ammunition is nearly depleted.
Okay, what do you say we get rid of this guy? And then we get out of here.
Daneben.
Let's not take 5 moves to get this guy. Huh?
Era hora.
Greetings. Please report any sightings of these civilians.
Okay, it's time to go.
Queda claro. Guardia. That seems reasonable. So!
Go ahead, get the VIP out of here.
El VIP está a salvo y en posición para evacuación. De acuerdo.
I must move quickly.
Will do. Ya voy. A ello voy.
The line can't make it.
Okay.
So we will have to surround it for one turn.
Vado.
Because unless the soldier's injured, I just won't. I just don't want to take a chance on leaving one behind.
I understand.
Just how I play.
I'm all over it.
Okay, I think everybody's ready to go. Let's...
Poniéndome en guardia. No one will slip past. En marcha a las coordenadas designadas.
Turn around where I can see something.
No problem, boss.
Endlich.
Arriba.
Okay, that'll do it.
Me largo.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
All right. Pretty good mission. The hack is really what kind of turned everything around for us. I mean, it gave us double moves, double turns for everybody, and so we were able to really take advantage of, you know, those extra shots and those extra kills. So that really is kind of the break that we needed. Not to mention 2 executions back to back by the Reaper. That's pretty sick. I love it. That really helped. We also we did a pretty good job with the holding on to consumables. We had a Mimi Beacon way late. We had the shredder gun to open up that cell and let the VIP get out without having to go opening a door and digging them out. That helps. So there are a lot of things in this mission that made it easier, a lot easier than it could have been. It could have been tough because, and there were quite a few Andromedons, you know, Sectopod, stun lancers. You know, there were some tough enemies. So yeah, I'm real pleased with the mission. Good work by everybody. That was great.
As long as there's even one Reaper left standing, you can bet they're still in the fight.
Unfortunately, no promotions. That's too bad. But it's almost expected. To be honest with you, that promotions are hard to come by. You almost have to go on covert missions to get promotions, especially when you get up into the major and you want to go from major to colonel or captain to major. Promotions are tough to come by because that's a lot of kills that you have to get them. Everybody's tired but Dolly, and the Templar's wounded for a week, so could have been a lot worse. I think we can get those tired soldiers back sooner than later. Anyway, yeah, good mission. Superior speed, that's actually not too bad. Probably give that to Dolly or one of the other rangers. We'll see. And the old advanced autoloader, which I'll probably sell in the black market.
Considering the limited resources available to you, Commander.
Yeah, very limited,
still
quite honestly.
To exceed my expectations. Excellent work.
75 intel and an engineer. Hey, I'm not going to turn my nose up at either one of those. We could use them. Alright, let's put this engineer to work. And we got enough intel, we could actually go and make contact with another territory, which we really need to. Look at the board, and we've got continued PSYOP training. I don't know when we're going to be ready to use him, but hopefully one day. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to take one of those extra engineers and open up that other training facility in the Psi Lab and see if we can't get another one, get started training. We're only 6 days away from clearing a room. We had a supply drop in a couple of weeks, and we'll take 2 blips off of the Avatar project in 6 days, which is good because we are on the clock. So it's shaping up. About the only thing I'm really upset with is this low income, and that's because we just haven't made contact with other regions. But now that we have enough intel, we can go after one of those regions and maybe even open up one of those facilities where we can take it out quick. Well, supplies, we had 5 days. That's a nice one. And facility lead. I'd love it, but it's not really going to help us right now. I think the main thing to do is go and open up that, what was it? Yeah, West Africa, because that'll give us 2 opportunities to make contact with another. 240 intel, we got 261. That was a lot of work to get that region right there. So let's see who's here to greet us. Shabby brown sweater guy. Man. Nice to see a familiar face. That's good.
Reading you loud and clear.
Alright. Well, we get 90 more supplies. That's not bad.
Regional contacts located.
And that opens up 2 territories, 3 territories, 2 that we need really bad, but it also introduces us to the Warlock, so we can count on the Warlock probably for the next mission. Unfortunately. Let's see. Yeah, let's
Avenger plotting new course.
we're down to 2 Illyrium. Let's go ahead, get some of that.
avoid picking on civilians. But you're really starting to get on the Elders' nerves, and they're just not going to let this go.
Dude, I am going to take you out sooner than later.
It takes to get to you, Commander.
In fact, let's take a look at the
entire camps of resistance supporters.
armory. We didn't look
We're their
at the
only line
armory.
of defense.
Got Reaper Rod. Really need one of these two specialists back. Klein is available. Dolly's available. Maybe what we do is we do a hypervital module on Garza. And then we just go out and take out the Warlock. It'll be tough, but it might be worth doing. Because I don't want to do another Avenger defense at all. Got Fox too. We could use. It doesn't have quite the same oomph as Garza has, but still. Let's go see what the
We'll need to pay close attention to these Chosen, Commander.
Yeah,
they
Reaper.
seem to have unique advantages in combat that we should avoid.
I think that's what we're gonna do. Next mission. Unless I change my mind. Let's see what research we're waiting for here. Berserker Queen autopsy in 4 days. That might be worth waiting for. Then again, I might not. Okay, as of right now, unless I change my mind, we are going to go in and we're going to go after the hunter. I think this is as good as it's going to get with a few minor heres and theres. So, again, I may change my mind. But I'm going to end this episode here and we'll take a look and see if we can't upgrade some soldiers in the training center. In fact, you want to do that now? We can do that now. Man, chain shot's expensive. So cereal. Love to have the Templar back, too. All right. Back to this. This will be our next mission, like I said, unless I change my mind. So if you enjoyed this mission, I hope you will leave us a like. If you'd like to subscribe, by all means, please subscribe. We'd love to have you. We do 2 episodes every week, Mondays and Thursdays, and we'd love for you to join us at each of them. In the meantime, I am Crab Game Guy, and I appreciate you watching, and I hope you'll come and watch our next episode. Thanks.